Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are well and safe. So, students, today we are going to start our chapter number 16, our fundamental rights and duties. So, I'm going to tell you about the learning objective of this chapter firstly. So, student, in this chapter you will read about the fundamental rights and duties which are given by our constitutions. Okay, constitutions means the rule and we can say that law of the country. Okay, after reading this chapter, student, you will be aware about your rights, fundamental rights and duties, and also you will be able to understand that why these fundamental rights and duties are essential for us. All the fundamental rights are very essential for the complete development as a human being. Okay, and we have some duties also. So you will be able to understand the importance of these fundamental rights and duties. Okay, so now we are going to start our chapter number 16. So firstly I am going to tell you the meaning of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights means these rights are called fundamental. It means basic need, basic rights. Okay, because it is also given by the constitutions or recognized by the constitutions. Okay, and it is these rights are very essential for us for our whole development, like moral, spiritual, intellectual, etc. Okay, and duties. If we have a rights, if in a one hand we have a rights, so in other hand we have some duties. जैसे घर में आपके लिए पेरेंट्स बहुत कुछ करते हैं, बट यू हैव सम ड्यूटीज दैट यू हैव टू फॉलो और ओबे देयर पेरेंट्स. लाइक as we have some rights but we have some duties. Our country gives us some rights for our complete development. So but we have also some duties toward our country. Okay, so let's start our chapter. In we can start from here, this part. India became independent on 15th August 1947. You know, students, our country was under the rule of British government. Okay, Britishers ruled on us over the 300 years. Okay, after many struggle and sacrifice, India got independent on 15 August 1947. When you will go in your 5th standard, you will read about the freedom struggle. One chapter will come in your textbook, in your course, the freedom struggle. Then you will understand that how India got its independence and why it is very important to us, why we need to preserve our independence. Okay, so India became independent on 15th August 1947. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the first president of India, and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. It is not a PT. Some students reading this PT, but it's a short form of Pandit. Okay, so Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was our first prime minister. Okay, when India got independent, the Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the first president. Okay, it means he became the first president of India, and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was our first prime minister. Okay, after then a constituent assembly with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its chairman was formed to draft the constitutions. Formed to draft means to make the structure of constitutions. Constitutions means law, rule and regulations. Okay, so what happened after the independence? A constituent assembly with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its chairman. It means Dr. Rajendra Prasad became the chairman of Constituent Assembly, okay, which have to make the constitution, okay, was to draft the constitutions. To form draft to the constitutions means to make the structure of constitutions, okay. The constitution is a set. See here, it is also given that what is the meaning of constitution. The constitution is a set of laws according to which our country is governed, okay. Our constitution is a laws according to which our country is governed. Yani ki constitutions are those rule and regulation which we have to follow in our country, okay. And our country governed by these rule and regulations, okay. These rule and regulation, it means our constitution is the supreme power of our country, okay. And all rules and regulations are written in it. Constitution is a set of book or documents in which our rule and regulations are written, okay. And you know, our constitution, many constitutions of the other countries are not written. Indian constitution is in a written form, and it is the largest constitution of the world. The drafting committee wrote the constitutions, okay. Now what is the meaning of drafting committee? Here drafting committee means a drafting committee is a group of people, okay, who sit together to draft or frame a constitution. Draft a constitution means to make the rule and regulations, okay. So what is the meaning of draft committee? Draft committee is a group of people who sit together to draft or make or frame a constitutions, okay. And so the drafting committee wrote the constitution with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as its chairman, okay. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee, okay, who wrote the constitutions, okay. And the committee completed its work in about 3 years, okay. Our constitutions completed in about 3 years, but I am going to tell you the exact day. Our constitution was completed in 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. The actual days was 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. 11 months, it means about 3 years, okay. 12 months make a year, so it was completed in 2 years, 11 months and 17 days. That is why here is written that committee completed its work in about 3 year. About 3 year means lagbhag 3 year mein, okay. Now the constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950. Our constitution was adopted means it was it's come in implement on 26th January 1950, but actually our constitution was completed completed in 26 November 1949, okay. But it was it was implemented on 26th January 1950, and there was the reason for it, that why it was implemented on 26 January in 1950. You will read about this in your 5th standard, the reason that why we are celebrating Republic Day on 26 January, जबकि हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन 26 नवंबर 1949 को डन हो गया था. इट वॉज completed on 26 November 1949, okay. So the constitution was adopted on 26 January 1950, and after that every year on 26 January we celebrate as our Republic Day, and it is also near, okay. Our next festival is our national festival. Our upcoming festival is national festival, and what is the name? On 26 January we will celebrate our Republic Day, okay. So What did you learn in this paragraph? That India became independent on 15 August 1947 and Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the first president of India and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was our first prime minister. Okay, and a constitution assembly with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its chairman was formed. The draft constitution formed to draft constitution means to make the structure of our rule and regulation, that how should be our constitution. Okay, and the constitution is a set of laws according to which our country is governed. All rules and regulations are written in it. The drafting committee wrote the constitution with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. B.R. Ambedkar means beta here Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Okay, Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar as its chairman. Okay, the committee completed its work in about 3 years, but actually days was 2 years, 11 months and 17 days, and our constitution was completed on 26th November 1949, but it was adopted or implemented on 26th January 1950. Okay, I hope you understand this paragraph. Okay, now here is our country is a democratic country. See here, our country is a democratic republic. Democratic republic means, what is the meaning of democratic republic? Democratic republic means a country where the government is elected by people. It is also written here. See, democratic means that government is elected by people. Okay, people. Republic means that the head of state is also elected. It means here is no ruler who ruled generation wise. Okay, even the head of state is also elected for 5 years. Okay, the president of India is the head of state. Who is the head of state? The president of India is the head of state. Okay, so now your question is, when our online classes in our online class I will ask you about the present president of our country. It means the present head of the India. Okay, so this is your homework for online class. You have to find out that who is our present president. It means who is our present head. Okay, head of state. Now, Supreme Court protects our constitutions. It is the work of Supreme Court. Supreme Court is in Delhi. Okay, it is only one in our country. Okay, we have one Supreme Court in our country and it is located in Delhi, and each and every state has their high court. Okay, and the Supreme Court protects our constitution. Okay, it means it has a work to protect our rule and regulation. Our constitutions give us fundamental rights. In this chapter you will read about the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are those rights which are very essential for us for surviving as a human being. These rights are fundamental because without these rights we cannot live a good life. Okay, I told you that these are very essential. Essentials means बहुत जरूरी है हमारे लिए. Okay, so in our next video lecture, student, we will read about the fundamental rights. Okay, so in our second paragraph, what did you learn? You learned that our country is a democratic republic country. It means in India, government is elected by the people, and also the head of our country is elected for 5 years. Okay, and the president of India is the head of state. Head of the state means it is the head of India. Okay, as a king we can say the king. The Supreme Court, but which type of king? Who does not rule generation wise. Okay, the Supreme Court protects our constitution. Our constitution gives us fundamental rights. These rights are fundamental because without these rights we cannot live a good life. Okay everyone, so read this chapter. Okay, it will help you in your fifth standard also. And when you will read in fifth standard, those content will help you in your ninth standard and 10th standard also. And these things which is given in this chapter, it will also come in your fifth standard, in your sixth standard, in your seventh standard, and in your eighth standard also in civics. Okay, politics and civics. Okay everyone, so you need to read this chapter very carefully. Okay, if you have any doubts, you have to note down it in your notebook, and you have to ask all the doubts in your online lecture. Okay everyone, now take care. Goodbye everyone, have a nice day.